Okay, we're going to start talking about the 7 principles, the 7 guidelines of gun disarming. The first rule, that without it everything else is no significance at all, is the field of fire. The field of fire is something that I will emphasize all the time. We got to keep that first rule. If that rule is not established, then everything else has no use. It is the core of every technique of a gun disarming, stepping out of the field of fire. I will start in a very submitting position when my hands are up, not like so. I want to keep them close because from here I got to operate the technique. I have to have my hands close to my body. The next stage is clearing out the field of fire. First guide rule, move my body out of the way. I don't know what kind of projectile is it. That's why we call it field of fire, not line of fire. Maybe it's a fragmentation. Maybe it goes everywhere. Maybe it's a single projectile. I do not know that. Got to keep my other hand clear and out of the way. You can see also as I divert Mark's hand, I give him a little bit of a pull and get him out of balance. Okay, let's continue to talk about the field of fire. Stepping out the field of fire, like I mentioned, it's the core of the technique of any gun disarming we're going to perform today. Okay, starting again from a position, my hands are closed towards my body. I have to operate quickly from here. I don't have time to raise them up. From submissive position, a non-aggressive position. I'm going to step out, field of fire. It's important to check that all my limbs are tucked in and not in the way. I give my attacker a slight pull. As I reach up, I block the hammer from striking the firing pin, turning inside my attacker's body. Now, as you can see, even if a misfire goes, it would go directly into his body. If not, my thumb is always going to be in the way between the firing pin and the hammer. The most significant part is to get out of field of fire, blocking the hammer or creating the misfire into his body. Later on, I can add knees, headbutts, elbows, shoulder bumps, but before that, the guideline, step out the field of fire, trapping in, you can either trap or discharge it into his body.